That's what you like to see from Nathan Lubinsky.
Way to just pick his way through the hole, take his time, doesn't have to rush it.
133 yards last week, 6 yards per carry. That was on 22 totes of the rock. And 11 tackles last week as well.
Wow. Complete game.
Pitch, Lubinsky looking for blocks outside. Great
6.
block in there by Landon Peterson. Lubinsky diving towards the end zone, and he's in for the touchdown.
Way to go, Onalaska Hilltoppers.
17 yards for the touchdown score. Nathan Lubinsky makes it 6-0 Onalaska. And one taken away, some would say.
Yeah, yeah.
Everyone says those feet were in, but denied by the officials. Third and
Got him.
Long 8. Peterson to the sideline. Let's see if he can get to the end zone. To the house he goes. Landon Peterson's third touchdown of the season. 44 yards for the touchdown score. What a delivery from Austin Larson. Can't throw it any better.
Beautiful throw, beautiful catch, way to finish, way to go Hilltoppers. Pika matched up with, what's number 11 from?
There's time for Fitzgerald. He's looking downfield. Now it breaks down.
Got him.
He'll get
Nice.
sacked in the backfield by Lubinsky. Came flying in from his safety position for the sack. And the O-zone starting to, here we are on a chant, and Larson throws towards the end zone to Peterson, makes the grab, touchdown, Hilltoppers. Wow. Oh, what a throw. 21 yards. Wow. Larson to Peterson, and the young gun connects for a second time here today. Hilltoppers now up 20-0, 9:46 to play. You think this team wanted to rebound from last week?
Most certainly.
But I'm not going to question Mr. Rude's stats.
Got him right here,
There's
sack.
another sack.
Oh, and there's a fumble.
Ball in the end zone, and it's recovered by the Hilltoppers. Connor Haggerty, touchdown Onalaska, unless they say that it didn't get in.
I think he's holding him.
Oh, they're going to say
down.
They can apply pressure on this punt. Dool's going to get that off in time. That hits the 33, picked up by Heilman. Dances from the left sideline. He's still moving to the right. He might have space to get past everybody. Heilman looking for a bit of a lane, and he'll eventually get pulled down at the 12-yard line. What a return from one side of the field to the other. Heilman in motion. Give Lubinsky plenty of space. Knocked as he heads into the end zone. Touchdown, Hilltoppers. 1-yard touchdown run for Nathan Lubinsky, his second touchdown of the game, and it's now 27-0 Hilltoppers. 7:06 left here in the first half. But it is first and goal from the 9-yard line here. Fitzgerald hoping to capitalize on that penalty. Pressure. He steps up nicely, though. Makes another nice move. Fitzgerald still running to the end zone. Touchdown.
Good run.
9-yard run, stripping tackles, and gets Mosinee on the scoreboard. No flags on the field. It's now 28-6.
It's not about your size, it's about your heart.
Well, he's got it. I'll give him that. And good wheels, too. Now Samples. He'll get into the end zone untouched.
I know that's not going to make Coach pretty happy right there. He's been beast tonight, you know?
Lubinsky unhappy about last week's fumble. Doesn't happen very often. He'll get the handoff and forward and in, almost untouched. They kind of spun off of him there, and it's another touchdown. The third of the night, the hat trick for Nathan Lubinsky with 48 seconds left here in the third quarter. Next week, the Aquinas Blue Golds in for the third straight home game, and then it's going to be a road game at Logan. That's going to be a tough battle. Austin Larson to throw wide open. Ray Heilman to the house.
He gone.
60-yard touchdown pass. Austin Larson drops it right into the hands, and the speedy Ray with a touchdown.
Oh, he needed that. He has been waiting for that. I'm so excited for him.
He had 3rd and 48 on the scoreboard.
Yeah. 3rd and 8 now. Fitzgerald looking for Chazinski. He just chucks it up.
Pika.
And that's the third interception for Nick Pika.
Pika with his pick.
Hilltoppers victorious 42-14, the final score here from Onalaska High School. And down the field is Lisa with Coach Yashinsky.
Thanks, Rick. Coach, much better outcome on the scoreboard this week than last. How does that feel for you, and how do you think the team came together to pull that out?
Yeah, it feels a lot better than it did last week. Still missed some opportunities that we wish we would have cashed in on earlier, and maybe run the clock. But good to get young guys in at the end, and it feels a lot different this week than it did last week. So that's good.
We talked a little bit earlier in the game, or the pregame, about how Mosinee's really becoming quite a rivalry, and they really came today to beat you guys. And do you think that they were surprised with how your defense held their offense?
I don't know. They're a fun team to play. We played them six times in the last 5 years or so. They're a fun team to play, and they got competitive kids, and they're a great matchup. I don't know if we surprised them. I think they expected us to play hard. We've played too many times for them to be surprised. But good matchup, and they're a solid team. They're going to do really well in their league.
Are you happy with how Coach Greshner's defensive line and how your secondary matched up then? You said there were a couple of lulls, but how are you satisfied with their play throughout the rest of the game?
A lot of things we got to shore up still, but we played much better, and we had less lapses than we had last week, so much better. I'm much happier with how we played this week.
Continue to prep next week for those same types of things, shoring up that secondary, blocking and things like that, or anything different that you'll do this week to prepare?
Aquinas is going to throw the ball, so we got to keep working the secondary, and we just got to clean up penalties. Too many dumb penalties to be happy with that.
And you got to be happy with Nick Pika. 3 interceptions. Nate Lubinsky also 3 touchdowns. We're calling it maybe the hat trick game, much more like hockey than football. How are you? What do you feel about his performance tonight?
He had one pick last week, and just a bounce back game all around. Kids just played really well, and kids responded, and they responded well. And we talked about that during the week, and schedule change, and all the other things that happened this week. So very proud of our kids for how they fought.
All right. Well, I'll let you go back to talk to your team. I'm going to grab Nick Pika real quick before I let you go. Nick has got big, hot plans after this. He told me he's going to Perkins in Onalaska, so avoid that.
He's getting pie.
He's got a 20% off coupon, and he's getting the sampler, right?
Yes, the sampler with fried pickles, chicken strips, and cheese curds.
There it is.
Now, 3 interceptions. Did you make any bets about how many you thought you'd have, or were you surprised that they came your way?
We got beat on the first one, and they came right back. Our outside linebacker, Lubinsky, did his thing, and then we had our safety right over the top. Just opened it up to make plays. They really did their job, as well as the whole defense tonight.
And you told me on the sideline that you really felt like they were coming for you after last season, where Onalaska ended their season in the playoffs. How do you physically think that you matched up? And you say that you were sore after this game, right?
They played hard. We played hard. We expected them to come out hard, and we matched that intensity, and something we might have not done last week. We came out hard. We really went at it tonight with them, and it was a good matchup.
How do you think you'll fare against Aquinas next week?
I think we'll have a good week of preparation, and we'll see what happens. We obviously trust the defensive scheme tonight, which, put us in a really good spot to perform. So, we'll be ready.
And you're having some fun out there in the same time, right?
Yeah, super fun.
Lisa,
Yes.
all the answers were fantastic, but can you ask Nick this for me? If they were to put all the ingredients that he wanted to have in that other place's food in a burrito,
okay,
would he go to BA Burrito and have that kind of burrito?
Okay, so they asked me a question. If they could take your fried pickles, your chicken strips, and what was the other one? Potato skins?
Cheese curds.
Cheese curds. If they could wrap that in a burrito, and they called it the Pika Burrito, would you go to BA Burrito and eat it if it was a burrito of the month?
Yeah, for sure. A little honey mustard on it, too.
All right, honey mustard.
Honey mustard.
Paul Hosh, Deb Hosh, think about that.
I think you're getting play of the day, too, Pika.
Yeah, he's getting that diving interception, the second one, I
The
believe.
second interception made BA Burrito play of the day. You can catch that online. Go fuel up. Celebrate with your team. Thanks, Nick.
As everyone said, great bounce-back game for Onalaska. Way to come back after last week to get the victory. Outstanding performances. You had Larson to Peterson for 2 touchdowns, Larson to Heilman for a 60-yard. You had Lubinsky with 3 touchdowns, and Pika with 3 interceptions. But that second interception, the diving, beautiful pick, that's my BA Burrito play of the game.
Sorry, we got a late start for our pregame, but we got the game on for you here. We're hoping we're with you for the rest of the night. Fitzgerald, with all the time in the world, throws down the sideline.
Good coverage.
What an interception by Nick Pika. It is got to be a candidate
beautiful
for the BA play of the day. Stan, that is on the list. Write it down.
Hey.